Good afternoon. I'd like to ask you all to silence your cell phones, please. And I'd like to call the meeting, the annual meeting of the Coral Cove Board to order. I got to get closer. Okay. I'd like to begin with the calling of the roll. Millie, if you would.
Good afternoon, everyone. Jerry Roman.
Here.
Harvey Sylvester. Here. Patty Cook. Here. Joe Brodsky. Here. Arthur Sternberg. Here. Rosalie Swenson. Here. David Wise. Here. We have a quorum.
Thank you. Go on to the approval of the minutes of the December 19th, 2024 meeting. I'd like to entertain a motion to waive the reading of the minutes. Second? All in favor? All opposed? Any opposed? Thank you. And we'll go on to approve the reading of the minutes of the November 20th meeting. I'd like to entertain a motion to waive the reading of the minutes of that meeting. Second? All in favor? Any opposed? Thank you. I'll start with a short report. One day we'll get organized and everything will be good. Good afternoon and welcome to the last Coral Cove meeting of 2025. The primary purpose of today's meeting is to elect the Coral Cove Board for 2026. However, since there were only 4 incumbents that expressed their burning desire to continue to represent the Coral Cove, there will be no election and the Secretary will cast 1 vote for the candidates. The balance of the meeting will be a general meeting followed by an organizational meeting to determine the officers as well as the Master Board representatives. So returning to the Coral Cove Board of Directors for 2026, along with myself, will be Harvey Sylvester, Patty Cook, Joe Brodsky, Arthur Sternberg, Rosalie Swenson, and David Weiss. Board positions will be established at our organizational meeting that will follow immediately following this meeting. And before I go on, I just want to welcome back Joe, who's been on hiatus for a while, but we're happy that he's back and look forward to his continued input. Before we go on to that, there are a few orders of a few bits of information that I'd like to pass along. The roofing project is continuing to move ahead on schedule, and the crew's really doing a great job. Building 17 is just about completed, and Building 18 is scheduled to begin on January 5th. This will be followed up by Buildings 19 through 22 with an anticipated completion date of the end of April. Prior to work being started on your building, you will be advised of the parking arrangements that will have to be followed while the work is being done. We understand our residents will be inconvenienced. However, this is unavoidable, and your cooperation and understanding is greatly appreciated. The balance of the cleaning of the dryer vents is scheduled to take place during January. The effort is being coordinated between Patty and the Campbell Property Management crew. More information will be sent out to those residents involved shortly. You should all be receiving the coupons for next year very shortly, and those residents that still have remaining assessment balances should have already received the coupon book for the remaining balance of those assessments. Just a reminder that Coral Cove will be having their annual dinner and music night on Wednesday, February 25th. So please save the date, and there will be more information about this shortly. So with that, we'll go on to the Treasurer's report, as well as any other committee reports, and then on to the second part of the meeting. And this will be followed by an open mic prior to the adjournment of the meeting. Harvey?
Thank you. All right, the report this afternoon is as of November 30th. We had total operating funds of $666,235, total reserve funds of $1,163,514, total current assets of $315,966, for a total of all assets of $4,672,132. As of the end of November, we had current liabilities of $575,122, total reserves of $1,163,514, total equity of $407,078, for a total liability and equities of $4,672,138. We had sufficient operating funds on hand for 2 months of expenses and liabilities that we might incur.
Thank you. Are there any questions about the treasurer's report? If not, we'll move on. Patty, you have anything on landscaping?
Jesus. Actually, I could probably stand it. Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. Okay. Okay, so just a couple quick updates on landscaping. So as most folks hopefully have seen, we had all of the winter flowers planted at the Coral Cove sign area, as well as all the entrances throughout Coral Cove. We, at this point in time, have completed all of the work that was able to be funded this year. We will continue next year. We still have additional areas that we're looking to get replaced that have really, grown to the point where they're still around for the last 20 years. So we'll continue doing that march as far as, getting shrubs and plants replaced throughout the community. We just had recently a irrigation. We have a company called Sullivan Electric and Pump, and we have a twice yearly preventative maintenance, and they just completed their second maintenance for both of the pumps this year. So we're in good shape as far as the irrigation pumps are concerned for Coral Cove. If folks have any questions or any issues or concerns, you know where I live, so feel free to reach out. That's it.
Thank you. Actually, Ed, do you have a report?
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. So don't have a report per se, just wanted to wish everybody happy holidays and a healthy new year. And thank you. Thanks to the board for everything you do. Appreciate y'all. It's a pleasure working with you.
Thank you. Billy?
No report.
No?
Happy holidays, everyone.
Thank you. There being no other old business today, and the new business is the election, and as I said, there's basically no election, so we'll ask the secretary, Joe, to cast one vote for the ballot. You do what?
And I do. I cast one vote for each of the people who be selected.
It's one vote, that's it for everyone.
I can't vote for everybody.
Yep,
You did.
that's all we have, that's it, right? Okay. All right, so there being no other new business, the mic is open to anybody that has any questions or comments before we go to the organizational meeting.
Hi, Sue Phelan, Building 16. So about the roof, the wind mitigation, I thought we needed that, but my insurance company says that nobody else has it in my building, that if I want it, I could just have to do it on my own apartment. Do you know anything about it, and can you explain it? Because we have the same insurance company.
The insurance company is not, they're not accepting the wind mitigation from the building? Is that what you're saying?
She said that nobody else in the building has it, and, I don't know, maybe she doesn't know what she's talking about. She said, nobody else in the building has it, and if I wanted it, I'd have to get it just from my apartment.
Is that a resident, or is that your insurance company?
That's AAA.
I don't understand that because I
That's-
gave you the wind mitigation for the building.
And I sent it to her.
Right.
And she said that she had the original one, and that nobody else in the building had it. If I wanted it, I'd have to get it just from my apartment.
I don't know what that means, that nobody else in the building has it.
I'm just telling you what, I'll show you the email.
I think maybe a little confusion, but it's, you would likely need one, you would have the one for the building, and then there would be one for
When I
your
first-
windows and whatnot.
When I
That would
first got the
likely be it.
insurance, she said that she couldn't cover us for it because it was too old. I think I told you all this,
Yeah.
Jerry, yeah.
Yeah.
But the report that I furnished you is still active. It's not too old.
I'm going to go into my phone and look at the email, and then I'll read you the email.
It's, again, she may be asking you to have one done for your unit per se to show that your windows and doors and all that stuff have been, otherwise there's nothing else you can do. There's only, you're limited in the building other than the association's wind mitigation for the building itself. I think there's just some confusion, that's all.
I will tell you that when I switched over to AAA, I did have to get a wind mitigation report from my unit.
For the unit itself,
For your unit,
for
Right.
your unit,
They-
that's what they're probably telling you.
I gave them the building one, they didn't accept it. So I had to, but not every agent worked the same way, and not every insurance company works the same way.
so how do I get that just for my unit?
That you have to do that on your own.
You have to hire a company to do that.
Is that something that I need?
Well, if you want to get the credit for it, then you would need that. They would have to tell you whether or not you needed one specifically for your unit. And sometimes the juice isn't worth the squeeze. It could be anywhere from $75 to $150. You may not get that much off on your, premium or whatnot, but you have to decide on that.
Sue, my experience is that different insurance companies require different things. And I know because I was going back and forth between different insurance companies. One said, we're not dealing with the building mitigation report. The other one gave me $1,100 off on my insurance. So my feeling was that I was going to wait until all the roofs are done and then see if we get a new mitigation report for the buildings. But it's definitely dependent on who your insurer is.
Who's your insurance company?
Right now, I'm with Edison. But previously, I was with Allstate, and Allstate is the insurer that reduced my homeowners by $1,100 once I produced the buildings.
I had Allstate, and they wanted me to pay $7,000 a year.
Well, they don't do it anymore, so that's why I'm not with them anymore.
Right.
And so there's been a lot of upheaval with insurance companies. But I can tell you that it's not a blanket thing. Some will accept it, some will not.
Does it sound like something that I should look into and get?
Well, I think it may be something you may want to look at looking at different insurance companies. Because AAA may decide they want individuals. Other insurers are happy with the building mitigation report. It's not one size fits all.
So you have Edison.
Right now, I have Edison.
Do you know what you're paying a year?
I think I'm.
You can have that discussion
Yeah, can we
privately.
take that offline,
Okay,
Okay.
please?
thank you.
Are there any other questions, comments, anything? Okay. Then I will ask for an adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Can I get a motion to adjourn? Second? All in favor? Okay. All right. So we'll move on to the organizational meeting.
Okay. So we're going to open the organizational portion of the meeting. So this is for the board's vote only. You're welcome to stay and participate. I mean, listen as the board goes through the process. What we're going to do is take nominations for officers and then the two master board representatives. The first one will be for the president of the association, and then after that, if Jerry wants, he can take the floor for further nominations. So any nominations for the president?
Harvey.
Harvey.
I nominate Jerry Roman.
Okay. Are there any other nominations?
Nominations?
Okay.
He's already been
Well,
nominated.
once is enough. So we're okay. Well, looks like Jerry, you got it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No,
Can I nominate?
no, I'm sorry for Jerry.
Yeah, thanks. Well, I'd like to nominate Harvey for first vice president, Harvey Sylvester.
Okay.
Any other nominations?
Harvey, you accept?
I accept.
You're the winner.
See? There's a sucker born every hour.
Brand new car.
Okay, nominations for second vice president. Any other nominations? You're it. Nominations for treasurer. I'd like to nominate Harvey Sylvester to stay on as treasurer.
Harvey,
Any
you
other
accept?
nominations for treasurer?
Anyone else? No, nobody.
Okay. You continue in your dual role.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Harvey. It's a lot.
That's right.
Appreciate
Twice the
you.
salary.
You get more zeros. You get more zeros.
More zeros at the end.
And nominations for secretary, I'd like, well, nobody else, I'd like to nominate.
Joe Brodsky.
Okay. Anybody
Nominate
else
Joe
for
Brodsky.
secretary?
You accept, Joe? Yeah.
Joe, you accept? Okay. All right, and Arthur and Rosalie and David will continue on as directors. I thank you all. And now
Master.
we need a nomination for somebody for the master.
Two somebodies.
Two somebodies. Do we have a nomination for the master?
Okay. We have Jerry and Harvey up
Any
for
other
nomination.
nominations for the master?
Anybody else? Bueller? Bueller? Nobody? Okay. All in favor? You accept?
All in favor? No, we can. He's already been nominated. Yeah.
It's under the table.
Okay. Unanimous.
Unanimous.
Okay. Can I get a motion to adjourn this meeting? Second?
So your board remains the same?
Our board remains the same. Okay, before we disperse, one more chance. Anybody want to say anything or come up? If not, I thank you all for coming. And I wish you all happy
Holidays.
Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and a very happy and healthy and safe New Year.
Well, we almost got you out of here.
I said